All right, I'm back. Another episode, Jags Cash. You know, like I said, where I feel like, it's just the beginning, but I do feel like it's the best. It's the best you're gonna get, for Jaguars coverage, and everything Jaguar related. So, it's not good, but hey, at least I'm doing it. But I was gonna say, this is this is about the latest I can do a post game. I mean, literally, we, I'm 3 hours out from week 6, getting it on with the Bears. So, you know what I'm saying? As late as I can go with the post game stuff. But man, I ain't gonna lie. This week I just been kind of sitting back, just enjoying the win. Just sitting back every day thinking no matter what the issues or what the problems was with the week, what issues may have presented itself during the game or things that I wasn't happy with during the game. I really didn't even think about them this week. It just felt good to have a win. So it didn't matter about none of the ugly stuff. All you can just think about is at the end of the day, we got one in that W column, which was much, much, much needed at the moment. So, I'm just gonna do some reflecting now, some post game analysis and thoughts and stuff like that, kind of dig in on it just a little bit, just touch on it. Um I was really happy, man, with the fact that we did run the ball a little bit. You know, to me personally, it don't really matter who has the most success on a given day, between ETN and Tank. Because like I say, I understand, what I'm saying, who the man, the who the first guy is, but I'm also starting to come around more to a little bit to the committee style, I'm starting to kind of understand it a little bit more, rather than just dragging your bell cow the whole game, just have somebody who can provide that extra punch, and I'm good with it. I still feel like, if you can balance it out and have it right, you want to run it about 40 times a game if possible, you know, around that 40 mark would be good. Um, I think I think, you know, ideally, we want to try to get ETN about 20 touches a game, regardless if it's 20 rushing attempts, maybe it's 15 on the ground, and maybe we throw it to him 5, 6 times a game, just make sure you at least teeter around that 20 touches, mark per game. And, if we give Tank a extra 10, 12, 13 rushes, and a pass or two, that's cool too, I like it like that, man, and to be honest, you should, as a fan base, we should actually be kind of happy we got a nice little 1-2 combo going right now. And let's try to utilize the most out of that, right now. And if it works well for the next couple years, then we find a way to try to um just try to utilize that more and try to keep it for the future if possible. Um I think as far as between the offense and defense, I felt like this week it was complimentary, and we even got it from special teams. So, I think that was the overall thing for the week. And I think that needs to be, obviously I'm sure every team probably shoots for that, but we really need to shoot for some better balance, and just making sure that each side is supporting each other, when needed. Making sure that, you know, worst case scenario, let's say, hypothetically, let's say the offense, misses out on an opportunity on a drive or something, or, don't get no points or something like that, man. The defense, that's when they need to step up and make their play, and vice versa. If the defense is to, is to give up some points or give up a play, that's when the offense need to put it in the gear for that very next drive and make sure that, we have the mentality that we got each other back. We all we got, is us against the world, so, if you're gonna get some support, this the only way it's coming. It's from the other side of the ball, and if we play with that mentality and, that type of togetherness, what I'm saying, we're gonna be right where we want to be, and that's what we need to, as a fan base, man. We need to start putting it in our mind, man. We partying in New Orleans, we on Bourbon Street, we need to put that in our mind, and I know a lot of people into, well, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna get into that, but let's put that on our mind and on our bulletin boards, and in the back of our minds for, making some future plans on, how we get into New Orleans, So um yeah, I think that's, that need, I'm glad I mentioned that too at this moment, because that need to be the mentality going forward for the season too. We doing the right thing, bringing that old school spirit back, that old school Jaguar, wearing the throwbacks, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of liking to see that the team is embracing bringing them back. And to be honest, I feel like if we don't just ditch, the whole new uniforms, meaning the logo and the jerseys and, the whole new era of stuff we got now, if we don't ditch that completely, um, I think we need to at least have it to where the throwbacks are a common thing, to where, maybe alternating weeks. One week we old school, one week we new, and kind of do it like that to where, almost at least half the games we play, we in old school unis, or, anytime we feel like we just need a little spark or we want to make some type of statement, you know what I'm saying? Maybe all primetime games, and, any game that we think that could be a big game, maybe we could just be playing a big team, we just might need to show up old school, mean Jaguar, that, that, man, this finna be a fight, man, a straight up dog fight, so. And I'm liking that, man, and I'm liking that the team seem to be embracing it a little bit. They already didn't announce that we bringing them back. So, man, hey, I'm all for it, man. I'm really leaning toward just going that way. Period. Just basically doing a flip flop. Like, the old is the new, but the new will be considered the old. So basically, we rock old school uniforms damn near every game, but, every now and then we pull out, our current uniforms like a throwback. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily throwbacks, but you get it. Like basically what we doing with the throwbacks now, let's flip it. You know what I'm saying? And just rock those unis on a regular basis, the old school, on game in and game out. And every now and then we want to switch things up. We pull out them. They like, oh man, y'all can go either way with it. That's how we need to be, man. And if that's something that the league permits, I don't know the rule book completely with that, but if that's something that the league allows, I think we should do it like that, man. Basically have it to where we got both uniforms on deck and pretty much damn near whatever we feeling that day, that's what we going with it, it might be a day where you know, we just want to sit. Matter of fact, like I'm gonna look at it like this. I'm looking down the road, which you know, it is what it is with that. But let's just say, some years from now, we playing a team and literally like they like the Carolina what they is now, or whatever, like they just the team that's struggling, that's pretty much looking to rebuild and get the number one pick or whatever. We just got a cupcake opponent on the schedule, and we got a 10, 14, 17 point spread in our favor, something crazy. Like, maybe we say, we ain't even wearing the throwbacks today. We're just gonna bring out them, the current unis, and just playing those for a game, get the throwbacks a break, let them breathe, that way we don't overdo it with them, but we need to make it a thing, So we'll let that, what I'm saying, be discussed more in the future. Let's get back on the post game. Um, Try to maybe single out a few people. Oh yeah. Defensively, I was really encouraged, man. Really, really glad to see what I'm gonna call the 40 boys. That's 4-4 and 4-1. I'm glad to see them wrecking havoc and playing as a tandem, man. I don't know if other people can notice it, man, but I definitely notice, boy, sometimes they can get in the mood where they kind of feed off each other, and they help each other make plays, or like we seen, this past week, we seen Trayvon with the strip, and we seen Josh with the scoop. And man, I don't know what it is about Josh Allen, man, but this guy always seemed to be in the right spot, man, to pick up balls, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like that's why I say, like, as this channel grows, man, and as we progress and stuff, man, I need to get me a stat tracker, somebody, what I'm saying, who linked in with me, who gonna make sure I get all my stats, so if I think about something like I just thought about, they can go and track that down, man, and get the stat for me, and and for the audience. So, you know what I'm saying? But because I was kind of just thinking in my head, like, what I wonder, like, how many fumble recoveries and things like that, and like from defensive linemen, like does Josh lead the, like, just I don't know, just what the stats is on all that stuff, man. But that's whatever it is. But um yeah, I was encouraged, man, to see them guys doing good, and it seemed like they meshed pretty good, man. They a good tandem. I like to see it. As far as the linebacking core, I feel like they did decent. I didn't really see nothing just screamed out at me that we were lacking too much. I feel like they got a nice little combo of guys who can kind of fill in for Lurkin. And I'm wondering, I'm just having to kind of, just keep a watchful eye, just peep the scene, keep a watchful eye as far as the linebacking play, and just kind of scouting that right now. I can't really give a solid analysis. I guess maybe it's still early, or as far as the linebacking play. I know Miller, he's been doing pretty good, which is good to see. And Lloyd and Muma, it seemed like it's a rotation. You never know who you might see out there and what spot as far as linebacking, or at least it's not popping out to me. I see any of them out there, and I kind of feel the same. Just do your job, do what you're taught and what you coach to do, and it should be good as far as that with the linebacking core. But as far as the secondary, man, I'm having an issue, and it's not going to be the issue that most people are concerned with. A lot of people are concerned with Cisco right now, and I can't defend him and say he didn't just play excellent, because the stats not even gonna show that. You don't have interceptions and things like that on the stat book, but I feel like, man, I've seen enough from Cisco over the years to where I'm not really, for whatever reason, I'm not too concerned with him, and honestly, that I'm speaking on him now, he might have a big game here in a few hours. I feel like Cisco might put a little bit of that fan pressure up off of him a little bit, because as a fan base, I'm kind of hearing it. I see that people calling Cisco out, like, on a week to week basis. So you know yeah, he didn't has a couple little, and like I said, man, I didn't call the play that, I didn't call that play, so I don't know what the concept was, though, in the times where he's giving up big plays, or when he was in the area of big plays. So I can't really say, but I'm not too concerned, but I am concerned with Darby, man. Like, for whatever reason, I just, and I call this out, in some of my old videos, or I know at least one, but in previous videos, this has been spoken of with Darby. And I'm just really waiting to see any kind of positivity, from him, that'll make me believe otherwise. My thoughts on having him right now, which is, we could have just had anybody else. That's my honest opinion. I never really was big on him, and I'm not really sold right now. So I'm like I said, I'm still iffy with him. But you know, if I had it my way right now, I honestly think my Tarek Brown, man, I think Buster, what I'm saying, I think he didn't, then played and showed enough, man, that, at least for the moment, to let him have that other cornerback spot. I don't know where Tyson at, and if he gonna actually be able to go today or not, but you know, um, we'll see with him. But obviously he didn't got paid, so he got a spot. But that other spot, I think, man, Buster might, you know, in my opinion, I would go ahead and start Buster and Campbell, if I had it my way on each game right now. And maybe Darby could be beneficial, man, just for good locker room presence. Maybe, I don't know the dude, so I'm not gonna get into that, but maybe he could be good in the locker room. Maybe, that it could be some benefits to him being around, and maybe he, in a tight spot or whatever, maybe he could fill in, or just versatility or wisdom, it could be useful in some type of way. But yeah, I wouldn't excuse me, I wasn't too, I just wasn't too happy or too fond of us when we signed him. Just I just I don't know. It's to be determined with him, man. But right now I'm not. He still got time to show me otherwise, but we'll see. Offensively, everybody this week, especially, them diehard Trevors, them down the Trevor Swords, they really pumped him up this week, man, because he played decent. And me personally, I just with him, the game he had this week, when we just got this first win, man, I feel like that should be a routine thing, so I'm not gonna give him praises or nothing. I'm just gonna say, job well done. You did your job. Which is make sure you drive this bus on it, and that interception, it is what it is with that, because we won. So I'm gonna be, just be mellow about that, about the pick. Because I don't wanna excuse the pick, but in the same sense, I don't want to be too heavy on the pick because I do need you to have some sort of aggression about yourself. But you know, that's why I say this would be a good time to probably have the stat man, so I could just really look at that play again right now and determine whether your aggression was warranted or just go back through the whole scenario again. So I'm not even gonna get on that too much. I'm just gonna, you know, you did your job, and I appreciate that. That's what I need every week. Just do your damn job, drive this bus, and get us where we need to be. Um, Trying to think of any other notables. Besides, the obvious, man, with our blessing, man, with BTJ, man. I've been saying it, man. Whew, we might have us one, man. Like we might have us one that I'm talking about. Like I say, man, we're gonna keep just keep watching, keep analyzing, keep supporting them, and you know, and we'll see where it's at, man. But we might have us one that we speaking on, like I said, it's early, man. But I'm talking, man, maybe gold jacket type stuff, But let's, like I say, man, let's just be happy and be thankful, for the blessing that we got, with that guy. Give him his props. Everybody else did good. Tank did good. Strange, everybody did what they were supposed to, man. So, and more so is because of the win. I could bring up those lapses, giving up big plays and but man, I ain't even tripping on it, man. We just had to get pulled through one of those scenarios to get things started. Now it's time to switch gears. Take a sip of this water. And just by the way, I'm just freestyling these lives right now just to make sure I get my content, because I don't have my complete layout and intro and all the glitz and glam, what I'm saying, with the YouTube. I hadn't got to that point or got any of that set up yet. So my main thing right now, man, is just laying the foundation, getting the good content and the good analysis of what's going on, getting it, out there. So um that's where we at with it right now. And like I said, man, I'm a big believer in guys, so I let him determine the rest as far as what's what. But right now we just trying to build a foundation with it. Far as this week 6 preview, London, international stuff, we got 2 games over here. Got one that's starting in a couple hours. So it's about it's almost time for what tailgating and all that good stuff. So um with the week 6 preview and the whole London, I guess a pre-preview for the next, but mainly I'm gonna try to keep it more so focused on week 6. Um I just want to start. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start with the kind of the news that that had kind of broke out, far as like us arriving late, or I'm assuming they've already arrived, and they didn't cancel the game or nothing, but nothing I've seen to say they're not there. But oh well, I take that back. I think I did see something, so I know for a fact they're there. But yeah, as far as today, I think I think our main thing is just gonna be just be us, man. And today could be pretty good. Like it could be it could be one of those, like, I don't want to. I mean, because like I said, I'll take it no matter what. I feel like what it is, however it ends up turning out, I feel like this is like it's like a business trip. I'm actually kind of happy that we arrived late. Maybe cut out some of the thrill of being in London, or especially maybe for some of the newer players who haven't done it as much, or maybe never done it at all, rookie, DTJ, just let's not arrive over there and get caught up in the fact that, man, you're in another country and you don't want to reverence that too much. The fact that you like, let's not get in vacation mode, pretty much. So let's keep it like business. Like if we was flying anywhere else, like if we was flying on the West Coast somewhere, long flight, you get off the flight, let's get adjusted to the time and let's go and handle business. And I feel like after you do that, it'll be a good time to kind of unwind after you handle business. Let's make sure we focused and locked in, dialed in, us against the world mentality, looking at it like, man, nobody believes in us, nobody is with us or rooting for us or thinking anything of us. People already wrote us off. So, let's just go out here and handle it like a business trip. We packed our nice suits and stuff, man, or whatever. Let's show up and show out. Let's do that. So let's just handle business as far as this first game. And then um then I think it probably would be okay to get in a little vacation mode, and embrace where you're at, the fact you're not in the US, see some different things, different customs or whatever, just kind of enjoy that, that you are in a different area, and take all that in, enjoy that. And then after a couple days, a couple nice days of doing that, and kind of unwinding and stuff like that, get back in gear and say to ourselves, let's lock in one more time and then get ready to go back home, back to reality and to life as we know it. And here's my take. I don't really want to speak too much on the other team. I know they're people, but I don't really want to speak on them too much. I just know that we got two rookie quarterbacks in London. My belief is that for whatever reason, I feel as though we got two rookie quarterbacks, which, in theory should set up well for us, right? I believe that one of these rookie quarterbacks, we're gonna make him look like a rookie. We're gonna really smack him up, and do something that we need to do anyway, and we need to do it for ourselves as well. We really need to put a foot in somebody's ass right now. I don't know which team for sure is gonna be, because most people, and before I get ahead of that, let me emphasize why I say we need to really just kick ass one game. And that's for our own mental psyche, just to put something on tape for ourselves, to where we can look at it and say, man, if we do what we supposed to do, man, we can be dominant. This is the type of thing we can do, so we need one of those games anyway, and probably sooner the better, as far as that, when it comes. But we need one of those just to have under our belt, one of them games that, by the end of the game, we got backups in, guys who didn't even expect to be playing is playing and making plays. We need one of those games. So probably midway through the fourth, we didn't, the last two possessions is, backups, in there. So, yeah, within these 2 weeks, I feel like one of these rookies, we gonna make them look like a rookie. And from the obvious way of looking at it, or what most people and probably the media, or what the common person would probably think, is that we'll have a harder time with Williams than Drake May. But for whatever reason, I don't. I'm almost, like I say, I'll take it either way. I just feel like one of these guys, we need to beat them up. I'll take it either way. I don't care which way it is, which one it is, but one of these rookies, man, we need to make a rookie look like a rookie. So, you know, regardless, I'll take it either way. But for whatever reason, I'm leaning more towards, you know, that moment probably coming today, here in a few hours, more so than next week. I'm almost looking at it like, if we can handle this today, get a big statement win, big, you know, dominant performance, make a rookie look like a rookie, and just really, you know, I guess just prove to ourselves what we can do, and just, put something good, like I said, just put that good on film, and just get that done. Just make a rookie look like a rookie. And then I feel like the following week against New England, we probably will be, I ain't gonna say heavily, but I almost do want to say that, favored over them, and for whatever reason, I feel like that could be like a classic trap game to where if we start listening to that hype or to that, you should whatever, let's you know, I feel like if we get too big headed or listen to that hype or whatever and take them lightly, that it could be bad. But um, if it goes away, I think, either way, I feel like that game could be more of a challenge, maybe. And here's how I want to see it play out. If I had it my way, we were gonna get that statement win here in a few hours, and then next week, I'm almost kind of coming into that game expecting, kind of a tougher fight than expected, but we'll still prevail, but it won't be it won't be just a cakewalk. I feel like maybe that game will make us have to, not um not gonna say not be confident, but it'll make us have to kind of dig deep and make sure we playing on our mentality of, one side got protect the other side, so it could be one of those games where we might end up get some defensive touchdowns that game, to kind of relieve the pressure of the offense. Or it could be one of them games where it could be more high scoring than people expect. And the defense, maybe the defense is lacking that game, but the offense is providing that spark to stay in it. And we find a way to prevail when necessary, whatever, however. But for whatever reason, I just kind of feel like that'll be a game you got to watch for. I still feel like we're going to win it, but, and that's even, that's further down the line. But getting back to this game, here in a couple hours, I just feel like I said, we need to play that complimentary football, man, and we can put a good display out today. Start out right, business first. That's all I'm preaching. And let's come out. I'm hesitant to say come out, with a little aggression, come out throwing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want us to stick to principle no matter what, which is make sure we run it, run the ball, put the ball in Tank in the ETN's hands, man. Make sure the guys that tote that thing, make sure they get their opportunities. But in a sense, man, I almost say come out with the confidence that, man, even if they did come out airing it out a little bit, man, come out crisp, man. Come out crisp. That's what, hopefully that came out good to where you can understand it. But yeah, man, come out with a sense of urgency, like man, we've been practicing this stuff, and we know how to execute it. And so if you do come out throwing a little bit, man, come out clean with your execution, man. Come out good with that. And like I say, regardless, even if we do that, you know what I'm saying, and have some success doing that, go straight to the run confidently. Like let's just have that good balance going on offense. And then as far as the defense go, man, Ryan, man, get you guys together, man. Make sure you guys ready to be scrappy today. Make sure we definitely got to make sure we got that bend but don't break mentality. Make sure that, hey, even if we do happen to give you anything, man. We might bend a little bit, but we ain't breaking, man. You don't get more than 3 points at a time, and really we need to be locked in to the point to where, man, I ain't gonna lie, like today, like I said, and I mean, if it happens to where we do have a little bit of a challenge today, then maybe that ass kicking will come next week. But regardless, I'm just putting that out there. We need to make somebody look like what they are, a rookie, and we just need to get that done. But yeah, man, today, man, let's come out and let's handle business, man. Ryan, make sure you guys are scrappy, man. Make sure we playing some sticky coverage. If we running man, if we run a zone, make sure guys, make sure we communicating and saying who got what spot and who got who, and all that good stuff, man. And we need some pressure, man. And this week, I just thought about that too, man. I'm glad I thought about that because let's hope for the best with. We need some interior pressure. And we need them 40 boys, 4-4 and 4-1, man. We need them to do their thing as usual, man. Maybe a good even split today. 2 sacks apiece, 3 sacks apiece, something like that, Get us 4 or 6 of them just yourself, however, man. But a nice split between y'all. But we need some interior pressure, man. Damn, what's his name? Fucking Eric Armstead, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. You might need to cut the shit with the podcast and just, I know people already telling you that, and you might got your mind made up, but at least for a moment, man, till you get locked in, man, and get some results, man. We need you to step up a little bit for us, right? We're not calling your name enough, man. And I guess I'm not saying you ain't doing nothing, because maybe you are doing some things from time to time, but yeah, man, we're gonna need you to lock in, man, and not just you, man. We need everybody playing in that interior, man. Big Mason, you know what I'm saying? You've been, kind of looking all right. We need you to step it up. Hamilton, anybody led, I don't give a damn who they put in there, man. If you get in there on this inside, man, you need to be pushing something today, man. I'm talking about you need to be having the center and the guard and all them people, man. Them boys need to be doing Michael Jackson back, moonwalk, backslide. They need to be going backwards, the other way, feet going that way. You feel me? Right towards the quarterback, So I think it'll be beneficial for this week, man. Let's see something out of the interior pass rush. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that'll make things easier for the outside guys. Even if y'all don't necessarily get all the sacks, I need that interior, man. I need y'all boys wrecking havoc today. I need y'all to, kind of let people know y'all on the team. So, far as the secondary goes, man, I don't know who's gonna be out there, but whoever's out there, man, just do your job, man. Do what you coach to do, man. Pay attention to detail and communicate. Do what you gotta do. And I'm not sure. I don't even think we got an interception yet this season. I don't think so. So it'll be a good week for somebody. Whoever feel like they want to make themselves known, man. Interception would be good, man. It'll be good to see. It'll be welcoming. So yeah, let's shoot for some of that today. Some good secondary play as well. I don't really care who it is. I mean, you know, I really need to see it from some of the guys that, maybe some of these newcomers, maybe y'all need to kind of show maybe why we got y'all, might be Savage or Darby, somebody needs to, but for the most part, man, even if you don't get the interceptions, just do your job, man. Just be on your P's and Q's and do what you're supposed to do today. Um Linebackers, I don't know who gonna start, what that rotation gonna be like, but pretty much same thing goes for y'all. So special teams wise, um, we need, like I said, I've been talking about Cam Little since the beginning of the year, and like I said, I believe he's gonna be a big part of our season this year, and I just need continued growth from him, man. Hopefully, hopefully get an opportunity to kick a lot of extra points. Maybe even a couple field goals, just so he, just want him to steady, keep getting the opportunity to kick, even if we don't give you a lot of field goals. Even if we're doing what we should be doing, which is scoring touchdowns, make sure you're getting out there frequently to kick that football. And keep seeing it going through the uprights. We just need you to, like I said, I just feel like we're gonna need you this year. So I've been preaching that, and I'm happy with you. Got you a game winner last week. Your your fifth game in the league, you already done won one with your legs. So that's good, man. That's what I like to see, and I'm happy with that, man. I like that. So more production and more good things from you in the future, and and for the day. Make sure we get you some good work in today. Hopefully, a lot of extra points, maybe even a couple field goals. That's what we're shooting for today for you, Logan. Hopefully, I ain't gonna lie to. Hopefully, I really don't really want you to get like a day off today. Um, but if we need you today, make sure you've been doing good. You've been punting the ball pretty good, so stay on that. Keep doing your job. As far as the return game, I need to let's see some more encouraging signs from the return game. Even if it's not touchdowns, let's get some more positive runs and things of that nature, man. Some good special teams play. Maybe we can, however we can get it, but let's just keep that up too. Let's not let that fall off or nothing. Let's just keep the special teams level up as well. Um, and as far as hold on one second. As far as week 6, I feel like pretty much got it covered as far as the preview goes. Like I say, it's in London, so I'm excited. I guess we can keep speaking on week 6, but let's just switch it to kind of some, I guess, miscellaneous things or whatever. Kind of excited to, not excited, but I guess looking forward to seeing like what the stadium, which one we in. I forget which one we playing in. We've played in it before, I'm sure, but just see what the vibe of the stadium is like. It's probably gonna be a lot of different jerseys, but I just want to see what the fan base is like, for each team. We kind of are the team of London now, so I'm assuming that our fans should be there in full force. Kind of excited. Keep saying I'm excited. Well, I guess I am, but I guess that's okay to be excited. But looking forward to seeing what that's like. And I don't know what jerseys we wearing, or if we all black, or I don't know what we're doing today, but I guess just looking forward to seeing that. Looking forward to seeing, oh, I know, as far as the week 6, as far as the coaching, I'm just looking to see what type of plays they call, how they, you know, I guess I'm gonna kind of just be analyzing how they're analyzing the game, or how they feel like they want to attack this team, or maybe get an idea of what they've been seeing on the tape with the opponents, and what they do or what they not gonna try to do. So I'm interested to see the coaching, the coaching game plan, the play calling, those type of things. Interested to see, how Doug gonna put his imprint on things, if he gonna see certain things or make certain adjustments or whatever, just kind of looking forward to seeing how that's gonna play out, and how those guys gonna, attack what they going with, attack their jobs today. See how they gonna do. Trying to think of anything else as far as today. That might be it for today as far as previewing this game. Really just ready to kind of lock in and watch it. Or I guess oh yeah, I guess we could speak on the fact that I did see that we getting Ingram back today, so that'll be good. I guess we should all look forward to, I guess if we going back to the offense or whatever for a second, just seeing the balance and how they want to utilize the offense, at full strength, so called. I believe we should have everybody on the offense available. So just seeing how they want to distribute things, and how they want to divvy out the touches and things of that nature. Just kind of pay attention to things like that. Just to get a feel on where they at with it. Um, Me personally, I'm just throwing out a prediction. I feel like ETN gonna have him a good game today. I feel like that'll be probably right on time too, because I don't really want to have it to where we have to start questioning our depth chart or our order with the pecking order with the running backs and stuff. So yeah, it'd be a good game. You know what I'm saying? See some good things from number one, man. See that boy do his thing. Um, yeah, man. Other than that, I feel like that probably pretty much covers it for the week 6 preview, man. Just kind of, I guess the rest of it is just watching it and seeing, like I say, man, we over here for the next 2 weeks, so gonna get these early starts. I guess I'm finna today will be the first day to determine how I like that, the early start. As far as I've done it before, and I ain't gonna lie, like in the past, when you win on those days, for whatever reason, it does kind of feel a little different, because it's like you get up and get all that game and all that stuff out of you early, and then it's like you got more of your day left. So it's like it actually might not be such a bad thing. Go ahead and get it get it done early, you know. So yeah, we'll see how that goes as far as you know, how everybody. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody. I'm just really just consider. I guess I'm really. I have to. I guess the way I'm trying to say it is that I would pay more attention like to my own little personal um you know, how my day flow or whatever, how that feels, or you know, just adjusting to it. You know, I've done it before, and it actually was, like I said, we won a couple of those games, and it was, from what I can recall, those days were pretty nice. You know, it's like you had extra time, and I don't know, you could take a nap or whatever. You know, it just felt pretty good. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this one cracking early, man. It's business. It's all business, man. To show up, show out, do what we gotta do. Like I said, for whatever reason, I'm gonna close the video out with this. You know, we need to make one of these rookies look like a rookie. Why not start right now? You know, why, you know, we shouldn't have to wait till next week to get it done. Let's just, we got 2 weeks to get it done. That's what I want to see. You know, and I'm gonna close it out with that. I want to see us make a rookie look like a rookie. I don't know which way it's gonna go. You know, I gave my little prediction. I'm kind of predicting for the flip of what people obviously gonna predict. I know, you know, you know, chances are we probably will be more likely to be favored against New England opposed to today. But you know, let's, like I said, I'm kind of pointing toward the flip. You know, going getting the cruise win today, and if you know, in a perfect world, we would like to run that back twice. But if not, you know what I'm saying, I'm already, like I said, looking a little bit forward, you know what I'm saying, which is probably never a great thing to be doing, but just looking a little bit forward to say, man, let's not even be surprised by a trap game. You know, I'm calling that out now, you know, when after we complete this game, you know, let's not be looking, you know, if we handle our business today like we should, you know, we need to show up and handle business. Um, let's not get to the point to where we trying to look forward and just count another W. Because I know for us as a fan base right now, you know, like I said, I'm preaching the positive, so I don't want to get on no negativity or thinking anything negative, you know, as far as our season, man. You know, I'm still in the mindset, and I feel like the rest of the fan base need to be in the mindset that, yeah, it started out rocky, man, but we just need to get in our minds that it's a chance, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we need to just have it in our minds that, hey, you know what I'm saying, New Orleans, partying in New Orleans on Bourbon Street. So, you know, we got to keep that mentality. Um, so I know the fan base, you know, everybody, you know, has been speaking on get these two in London, you know, come back in 3 and 4. And technically that's correct. You know, we all do need to be thinking that, but I don't want nobody to be um, you know, in that mindset or in that mood to where we just looking past anybody or anything like that. So, you know, we need to not look past today and not look past next week. We need to do what we need to do. We came over here for business. You know what I'm saying? We know regardless, at the end of this, we're going back to Duval. You know what I'm saying? We're not staying over here. So You feel me? Let's do what we need to do, man. This our time to be allotted over here. So, and that's um what they didn't agree to with the NFL is to send us over here for a couple weeks and stuff. So let's do it, man. Let's get over here, fulfill our obligations with that, man, of being over here a couple weeks. Let's handle our business trip. Let's get started right now. And like I said, man, let's not be penciling nothing in, man. Let's just do what we need to do, man. Tighten up, handle our business, keep the right mindset. And see y'all next week, man. Well, maybe not next week, man. I might actually try to get the post game done pretty soon. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna get it, but try to come back and see y'all with the post game from week 6. Let's go, baby. Duval.